oxygen, water, and chord progressions. It's fucking annoying. I'm gonna keep saying, I say chords so much. It's annoying, but that's the shit that makes me lit.
How important are the words?
I like beat first, then melody, and then lyrics. I think everyone listens to different things first. I noticed earlier downstairs when we were playing the disco stuff, a song came in and you was like, ooh, and it was just drums. It wasn't no chords, not a bass line, nothing. And I was like, oh, he listens to groove first. He listens to drums and groove first. And that's something I picked up on and thought that was interesting. It's songs I have that are horrible lyrically, like really bad, but I just like the notes in the background, so I listen to them and I love it. I know a lot of people who make things who don't stand proudly by their stuff. I don't know if they too cool or they don't want to look thirsty or they're not proud of their, but like, they'll put a song out. They'll put it in their story. And that's it. That's it. You went through something. You wrote words down. You figured it out in the structural format. Found music to go along with it. You recorded it. Recorded, you know, most of the time you don't just do it in one take. You go back and forth, fix some parts, get some parts replayed. That's the one, you play it for people, yeah, do this. You edit it, you mix it. And you mean to tell me that you're gonna be passive with your own and just put it on your story once? Are you fucking crazy, bro? I'm still promoting my album that came out in June. It's a year out and I'm still out here like, call me if you get lost, like, right? And what I notice is that some of these, the younger guys and girls, they like, oh yeah, I got a song out, and they forget about it. And I'm like, no, let motherfuckers know. Tell people, because I put time and love and too much energy into this finished project just to put it on Instagram and forget about it. Like, no, promote your, let people know, be proud of that you made. So when you said that you proudly stand by it, I was like, oh, it's a whole bunch of them who don't have that. So I think that that's beautiful. I kind of focus on making a good song with cool structure rather than like, oh, that verse was so blah. I decided on Flower Boy to just try to shut the fuck up and only speak when I need to speak. So that's what I think I'm good at.
Serving the purpose of the best result, yeah.
Like, and all right, I did my verse, I said it here. When I come in, it's on topic, concept's good, make sure the flow's not jumbled, then and there. And it took me years to figure that out. IGOR was definitely like all feeling. Woke up in the morning, this is how I felt, made that song. Did that for like 2 weeks. And then I was like, oh, I have something. It was like 6 songs, 6, 7 songs. I was like, oh my gosh, this is, and that's kind of why it goes into this weird chronological order, because that was how I felt that morning. It was like over a span of like 2 weeks almost. And then every time I make an album, I put it in a playlist on my phone just to see how it flows and stuff. And I was like, oh, like I didn't even notice I was drawing a circle. It was just all feeling. Because of the way that like iTunes and Spotify, things are mixed loud and super crisp, fucking our ears up, they expect every single thing to sound like that and not taking in consideration what texture is. So when I made the Wilshire song, I was so sad that I didn't want to record it in the booth. So I told my engineer, we're just in there, just me and him, and I'm like, yo, just plug the handheld mic up. And I just sat there, started it, did the first verse, was like, hold on, run it back. And then I did that whole song, the 8-minute song in one take, just sitting in a chair like this, and a mic like this. And I said, keep it, because at that moment I said, I won't ever feel like this again for this situation. And I put all that emotion there. I don't want to re-record it. I don't want to clean it up. I want what I was feeling at that moment so in there. So when you hear that, that's truly me in a corner like this. So texture and all of that, that's what that is. And that song to me is perfect because I knew what I wanted.
That last bar cadence is, you should roll with that. Like, which one? The yeah, I'm nerdy, yeah, I'm nerdy, yeah, I'm nerdy. Like on that last part, it's like, yeah, I'm nerdy, yeah, I'm sorry. It's like you calm, but you slurring your words. The first half of your verse, could it be more like that? But the same lyrics.
It's gotta take me to that place. This takes me to a different place. This is left of center, but
Left of center.
it is. It's left of center, so it takes me somewhere, but it don't take me to that like.
A lot of them are just asking questions. A lot of the songs just have questions, and it's just like, how am I feeling today? What if I go pour again? What if it doesn't work? And then that's how a lot of the songs just happen. Just me kind of just asking answering these questions.
You never go to clubs.
I hate them.
You never go to clubs.
When I go, I would just study, oh, that bass drop, or oh, that girl loves that part. And just like, okay, I want to have a song that has that feeling. So I kind of was like, okay, I want to challenge myself and try to make a few songs that's not like rappity or super distorted. I was like, last night me and Lionel went to like a house party, and they all the songs they were playing, Senorita by Justin, Tell Me by Total, Frontin' by P, like all these house party-ish songs. And See You Again came on, and it's full of black people that for sure go to clubs. And they were in there like singing the lyrics, and I was like, oh shit, I've always wanted that. I wrote the song over the chords of God Bless the Child by Stevie Wonder. I figured out the chords, looped it, and just had it playing for hours in my room, and I wrote the verse, which was like a 40-bar verse originally, but I cut it in half. I did that right when we was edited because it went to the rest of the verse. It was like originally, I'm bored and getting desperate, phone is not, it went straight to a different verse. It was a different pocket, but I cut it because I was like, I need to put the hook back in here because I don't want to hear myself. I'm gonna change the second verse a little bit, and like, nobody want to hear this deep ass voice rap for that long. Let me shut the fuck up and do a hook. Who the hell am I, Mr. Tyler?